In the heart of Dreamville stood an ancient clock tower, its tall, stone structure casting a watchful eye over the town. For as long as anyone could remember, the clock tower had been the symbol of time itself, faithfully marking the hours, days, and years. Few knew the secret it held within its towering walls. High up in the clock tower lived an old man named Horace, known to the townspeople as the Timekeeper. Horace was a quiet and reclusive figure, always seen winding the clock or tinkering with its inner workings. He was believed to have the power to control time, a gift and a burden that he bore with great responsibility. One crisp autumn afternoon, a mischievous boy named Jack decided to explore the clock tower. Jack had always been curious about the mysterious old man and the secrets of the clock tower. He climbed the winding stairs, his heart pounding with excitement and a touch of fear. As Jack reached the top, he found himself in a vast room filled with gears, cogs, and ancient machinery. In the center stood Horace, meticulously adjusting the clock's mechanisms.
Mr. Horace, is it true you can control time?
Horace turned slowly, his wise eyes twinkling with a hint of amusement.
Ah, young Jack. Time is a delicate thing, not to be tampered with lightly. But yes, I have some influence over it.
Intrigued and unable to resist, Jack reached out and touched one of the large gears. In an instant, the world around him blurred, and he found himself standing in the middle of Dreamville, but it was not the Dreamville he knew. The streets were different, the buildings older, and the people unfamiliar. Jack realized he had traveled back in time. As he wandered through the past version of his town, Jack encountered his great-grandfather as a young man, working diligently as a blacksmith. He saw how hard life was back then and how his family's perseverance had shaped the town he knew. Desperate to return to his own time, Jack hurried back to the clock tower. He found Horace calmly waiting for him.
Mr. Horace, I didn't mean to go back in time. Please, help me return.
Horace nodded and guided Jack to the heart of the clock's mechanism.
Remember, Jack, time is a gift. It's important to appreciate the present and learn from the past, but we must never take it for granted.
With Horace's guidance, Jack adjusted the gears, and once again, the world around him blurred. Moments later, he was back in the present, standing in the clock tower as if no time had passed at all. Grateful and humbled by his adventure, Jack thanked Horace and descended the stairs. He had gained a new appreciation for his town and the people who had come before him. He vowed to share his newfound wisdom with his friends and family. Jack's adventure in the clock tower became a cherished story in Dreamville, passed down through generations. The town learned to value each moment, embracing the present while honoring the past, knowing that time was the thread that wove their lives together. And high up in the clock tower, Horace the Timekeeper continued his quiet vigil, ensuring that time in Dreamville flowed just as it should.